Welcome to the Manifesting Formula. I'm Christine Rizzo. In today's episode, we are talking all about universal lingo, which is the universe's language, and what we need to do for the universe to understand what we are wanting. So keep on listening, my friends, and you will find out exactly what you need to do. Hello, my beautiful friends. So tell me, did you enjoy last week's episode? I hope you all took the time to check out my friend's podcast and to listen to the rest of the interview. It was pretty good, right? There were so many questions asked about manifesting that I'm sure some of the questions that you may have were answered. If you didn't have time to listen, or maybe this is your first time to this podcast, if you go back to last week's episode, you can find the link where you can connect to my friend Sunny's podcast. So, my friends, tell me, what are you thankful for today? You know, I'm going to ask you every single time. So be prepared to think of a few things before you start listening. Today, I am thankful for being able to truly feel the emotion of love, and it feels so good. For feeling so much love around me and the love that I see in the world. I get to feel those feelings whenever I choose to because they are coming from how I am choosing to see and view things. That is the power that we have, my friends, being able to think however we want to. And when we think of love, we will only be shown love because that is what the universe can only give us, what we think about through circumstances, people, and events. If you've listened to episode 6, The Keys to Your Power, which are both all about love and gratitude, I spoke all about how you need to start looking and talking about what you love, because the more you see and talk about love, then the universe can only give that back to you. It's so simple. It's so much more simple than we think. And I promise I will keep reminding you so you can start breathing these words. So let's get into universal lingo and what we need to do for the universe to understand what we are wanting. If you remember in episode 1 and 2, we talked all about our thoughts and how whatever we choose to put a lot of thought to is what we will wind up attracting into our lives, which happens to be the first universal law, the law of attraction. The second universal law is the law of deliberate creation. And the law of deliberate creation says, that which I give thought to and that which I believe and expect is. Deliberate creation is learning to manipulate your thoughts so you can attract what you're wanting. It's about learning to consciously create instead of unconsciously creating by default. Once you understand that all people, circumstances, and events are invited into your life, into your experience by you through your thoughts, you will then be able to start creating your own life experiences exactly how you want them. The more you understand the law of attraction, the first law, the more interest you will have in learning to deliberately create. And that is why the law of attraction is the most important law. So, as an assignment, since I haven't given one in a while, I would like you all to re listen to the first and second episodes of this podcast. Like attracts like, and you are more powerful than you know. So, how do we learn to consciously create to attract what we are wanting? One of my recommendations would be to start living intentionally by setting intentions every single day for how you want your day to turn out. I do this every morning during my meditation. I will intentionally set my day for how I want it to play out by visualizing exactly what I'm telling the universe. So let me give you an example. When I know that I'll be traveling that day where I will need to drive on a highway, I will envision clear roads without any traffic. Every day that I have clients scheduled, I will always ask the universe for the right words to be said that my clients are needing to hear. I also do this as well for this podcast. If I have a speaking engagement or a book signing, I will envision a lot of people happy, engaging with one another, and purchasing my book. However, my day is planned, or whatever I may be doing that day, I always set my intentions by expecting and knowing that the universe is always going to give me what I'm asking for. This is one way of communicating with the universe by telling the universe how you want the events in your life to play out. Remember, you are the creator of your story. You are writing your script, and you get to choose how you want your life to turn out. We all have the power within us to consciously manifest, but you have to expect what you are asking for to happen, to be delivered. When you are so sure and confident about what you're wanting and you expect it without ever questioning, the universe has to give you what you're asking for, always, because that is the law. What you think about and believe, you will always receive. You can say to me, Christine, that is so not true. I have been asking and asking, and I believe, but I'm still not getting what I've asked for. Did you hear that word? But first mistake. You have to understand that some things that you may be wanting to create may take more time for the universe to move circumstances and people in the right places for things to start coming into your life. Manifesting doesn't always happen instantly. It truly all depends on what you're wanting to create, as well as what is happening in your life and where your mindset is around what you are wanting. Say you want to manifest $1 million annually, but right now your annual income is $75,000. First, the reason why you are creating that amount today and not more is because that is all you truly believe you can make as your income. Your brain can't go from bringing in $75,000 to $1 million that easily. You have too many questions of how it's going to be created instead of trusting that you have the power to create. There are beliefs of yours that are blocking you from creating. And if what I am telling you weren't true, then you would already be creating $1 million and you wouldn't be asking for it. You see, my friends, everything that you have today is because you knew you could have it. Whatever it may be, whether you consciously or unconsciously created it, you didn't think that you wouldn't be able to have whatever it is. So if you don't have what you are wanting or what you have asked for, it's only because you don't believe that you have the power to create exactly what you are wanting. Or maybe that you don't believe that the universe will deliver what you want. It's very clear why we don't have the things that we want. And when this happens, that is when we know we have to do more thought work on our beliefs from what keeps holding us back from creating. Episode 4, The Lies That We Were Told, re listen to it if you need to. It's all about our beliefs. You see, my friends, it's all about surrendering yourself by handing everything over and letting the universe do its job by fully letting go. It's about sitting back and allowing it all to come to fruition, releasing the grip and trusting that everything is going to work out the way it's meant to. Even if that meant you had to walk away from your business and your business partner after 4 years because you needed to start supporting your family since your husband lost his job. The business that you loved wasn't creating an income that you now needed. You were scared, not knowing what the outcome was going to be. But by listening to your inner goddess, you surrendered yourself to what the universe was about to do. The universe placed people and circumstances in your life that helped you to write a #1 best-selling book, start a successful coaching practice, and helped you to create a podcast that will help millions of people learn how to manifest. Yes, this, my friends, is a true story, and it's my story. And it is something that I didn't actually want to do at first, leaving my partner that I shared a business with. I was unsure at first, but I knew what my inner goddess was telling me. I knew that I needed to trust the universe, and I knew that I needed to fully let go. It's about letting go of the outcome and letting the universe do what it is meant to do. I manifested all of that. I wanted to start my own coaching practice. I knew I was going to write a book one day. I didn't exactly know when, I just knew. And if you have listened to episode 1, you know that I knew I was going to one day start a podcast. And when COVID hit the United States in February of 2020, that is exactly when the universe started throwing everything at me. My husband lost his job. I walked away from my business and I started taking action on whatever the universe brought me. I trusted and I knew that if I had just let go and focused on what I wanted to create, that the universe would always take care of me. You see, when we constantly try to interfere, we throw things off track of what the universe is trying to bring us. It's not on our timing of when we want things to happen. And it's not your business when things come into your life either. I'm not saying that you give up on taking action. You just need to loosen the reins that you're holding so tightly onto so the universe can do its job. It's called trusting the process. So, my friends, I have a question for you. Tell me this. When you were a child, how often were you caught staring out of the window of your classroom? What about when you were a teenager? Quite a bit, I am sure. When we were younger, we were so good at visualizing. And unfortunately, we were told that daydreaming was a bad thing to do in school. We were told we needed to pay attention so we could learn things that we hardly even remember today. We would get into trouble and we slowly lost our powerful manifesting skills. We got less and less visually creative as we grew into adults, and we stopped daydreaming altogether. Daydreaming happens to be one of the most powerful components to an incredible future. Most of the successful people in this world have daydreamed to create exactly what they have wanted in their lives. I want to let you in on a little secret, my friends. You need to start daydreaming again. Do you hear me? You need to start daydreaming again. You need to daydream so you can start manifesting the shit out of everything you have ever wanted and start learning how to intentionally create. You need to, because this is such an important part to manifesting. Seeing it before you actually have it, visualizing everything that you have ever wanted in your mind. Go fucking big, my friends, and don't hold back. You have the power to create. So why the hell not go as big as you can? Visualization is one of the fastest ways to bring your manifestations to completion. Everything that has ever been created started with an idea in someone's mind. Take the Wright brothers who invented the airplane and how to fly. They had an idea, which became a vision, and then they created it. They visualized themselves flying their plane. Professional athletes are trained to do this all the time, like Tom Brady. How the hell do you think he has won so many Super Bowls? From luck? Absolutely not. He manifests, my friends, and he has even spoken all about it. There are many articles on him talking about him manifesting. Just go to the internet and search Tom Brady manifest. Trust me, they will all come up. You see, professional athletes will visualize themselves performing before their season has even started, and then they visualize their win. It's not just about training their bodies, it's about learning how to train their minds as well. This is not woo, my friends. This is how life works. It's better to believe than to not believe because you will just keep creating by default. And why would anyone rather create by default if you can take your power and put it toward what you want instead? So please start taking this in. Please start taking action because I want you to have whatever you want in your life. Listen to me closely. Okay. When you start visualizing, you need to get very, very detailed, as detailed and clear in your vision as you can be. The universe needs clarity. It needs to know exactly what you are wanting and asking for. You don't want to ask for a new car and not be specific. A new car to the universe may be a Matchbox car, where to you, it's a Bentley or a Ferrari. You said new car, and your Matchbox car came in the mail as a gift with your Etsy order. So, my friends, get clear on exactly what you want: color, style, make, model, year. Get crazy clear. It would be exactly like going out to dinner, and when the server takes your order, you just say, "Bring me whatever you think I would want to have today. Just bring me some food." Could you imagine? Hell no. You get detailed, right? Of course you do. You order exactly what you want. And some of us go even further with getting super detailed. No condiments, no pickle, no coleslaw. Don't even let it touch the plate. We all know a few of those people. Yes, we do, because that is me. So let me share with you how you can get clear with universal lingo. So grab those journals of yours if you don't already have them with you. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1, be super clear on what you are wanting. I mean crystal clear. Get specific on your desires. Number 2, see it by imagining exactly what you want. Number 3, feel it. Feel yourself drive the Bentley or the Ferrari. Go to the dealer and test drive the car so you get the feel, so you can smell the leather. It smells so good. Number 4, fall head over heels for it. Think about it all the time. Download pictures of it and use those photos as your screensaver. Number 5, love it like you already have it, like you already own it, and be grateful that it's on its way. Number 6, believe it and expect it. Don't question it, not even one single little how or when. Trust and know that what you ask for will come to you. Number 7, allow it by surrendering yourself and letting the universe do what it has always done, the only job it knows: moving circumstances and situations and people around you so you can have whatever it is you're wanting. My friends, I get it. I know manifesting requires a lot of faith that is not yet seen. It requires us to not only believe in ourselves, but in invisible forces like the power of your inner goddess, the universe, and our creator. These are all the same forces that ensure us that the sun is going to come up every morning, that the moon is going to shine at night, that the bees are going to pollinate and make honey, that the birds are going to keep singing, and the grass is going to keep growing. The same exact forces that you, my friends, are going to learn how to use to become a badass at manifesting. Thank you all for listening to the Manifesting Formula. I want you to know how grateful I am for each and every one of you listening out there. As of today, April 26th, 2021, we have listeners in 34 countries and 234 cities. Yes, I am so crazy excited. You have no idea. I cannot tell you how much I love showing up every week for every one of you. In next week's episode, we will be talking about letting go of what is out of your control so you can stay on a high vibration and start attracting what you are wanting, not what you don't want, which is what most of us do, as to why so many of us have a hard time manifesting. Don't worry, I have your back, my friends. So keep listening to the Manifesting Formula for more tips and secrets to creating everything you have ever wanted. I look forward to being with you all next week. Have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Sending you all so much love and abundance. And if no one has told you today, I love you. My friends, if you are interested in coaching with me one-on-one, where we will meet weekly for private sessions, I would love to work with you so you can start manifesting everything that you have ever wanted. in my 6-month coaching program, where we will work closely together, clearing the blocks that are holding you back from manifesting everything that you have ever wanted. I will teach you lifetime tools that you'll be able to use every day in your life. We will meet weekly for 60 minutes through Google Meets, where we will go deeper into manifesting. You will also get access to me in between our sessions through either email, text, Marco Polo, or WhatsApp for when you have questions or if you're going through something that you have trouble figuring out. I will be right there with you. I will also record a weekly video for you on the topic that was spoken about during our session, so you can go back anytime to remind yourself what we went over. You will get super fun assignments that will help to keep you accountable for reaching your goals. You will also get a copy of my book, Unleash Your Inner Goddess, Start Living the Life You Deserve, as well as weekly affirmations sent to you that pertain to your sessions. My friends, this is what it's all about, learning to become a master at manifesting. So if you're interested in going deeper into manifesting and working with me one-on-one, sign up for a 30-minute consult in the show notes. Or you can go to my website at www.christinerizzo.com and sign up for your 30-minute consult. Just click the link in the show notes. It's as simple as that. I look forward to meeting you and helping you create the life you deserve.